I am a freelance illustrator. I'm working in mostly traditional mediums, watercolour, hand-drawn stuff, so just with a pen and a pencil. That one there is a design called Demon Heart T-shirt, which is basically based on the idea of having inner demons, which features in quite a lot of my artwork. I tend to use a mixture of techniques and mediums, so the character is hand-drawn and then inked in, and that is painted. The heart is painted, but it's using emulsion paints, so it's paints usually used to paint the wall with. I like to keep that hand-drawn feel to them and not make them look too clean or polished. I like them to look a bit expressive, I suppose, almost like you've done them there and you haven't edited them too much. They tend to express things that you can interpret in lots of different ways. So if you wear that T-shirt, then it might mean something to somebody and it might mean something else to somebody else. And I tend to like that it can be interpreted in lots of different ways.
My name's Phil Evans. I'm a digital illustrator, freelance illustrator working in Shrewsbury. I wanted to bring a bit of a 1970s, early 80s punk aesthetic to this design. I think I think the modern world could do with a bit of punk, really. I use photographic references for the figure, and I cut out letters from magazines and newspapers for the things, for the letters, and the rest of it I made up. And I draw it digitally, so although it's all drawn exactly as it would be on paper, I do it in Adobe Photoshop, so because it's got a back button on it. Well, like all of the Halu t-shirts, I think the thing that makes it different is that it's not designed and created for a mass audience. It's a short-run, very personal image that maybe it's not to everybody's tastes, but there are going to be enough people out there who do like this sort of thing that will buy it. So it's about making an image that reflects me or the bits of me that I think other people will react to and will enjoy.
I would give you my interest and references to it. I've got an interest in the carnival culture, the freak show elements, so I was trying to draw upon those to produce my image. Once I'd done Serpentina, the rest sort of flowed. So I'll say the first one, my first idea, the whole idea of the range I've done came from Serpentina. I sketch them first, and then I scan them into computer, and then I colour them in using Photoshop. The designs that I'm doing, that makes it different. That's a good question. I've been influenced by what's out there, but I think it's distinct. There's not a lot of this sort of imagery. The idea of the carnival, the freak show, the alternative, the outside of the weird isn't prevalent. A lot of t-shirt design, I think a lot of t-shirt design can be quite safe and can be quite playing to a mass market appeal, and that's why I like working for Halu, in that it's much more of an alternative, much more of a limited audience.